You're listening.
Weekend Breaks.
MER, the Moroccan English Radio, the first English radio in Morocco.
We got a great show coming your way today.
The Moroccan English Radio.
Thanks for joining us here on MER. This is me again, Faisal. I would like to thank you for your support and your immense encouragement about the talk shows and the concept of MER in general. And let me tell you that we have a lot of other surprises in the near future that you would definitely like. We are building a very big community of English speakers in Morocco. So please stay tuned and spread the word.
You're listening.
Weekend Breaks.
MER, the Moroccan English Radio.
Today we have another topic and new interveners from different Moroccan cities. We are talking about immigration of Moroccan youth to foreign countries, especially to USA, through the lottery or any other type of immigration. We are delighted to have Badrdine Boulaid from Kenitra to talk about this matter.
Speaking of the Moroccan context as far as the immigration of its youth towards US, Europe, or any other country outside Morocco, we shouldn't neglect the several reasons that prompt Moroccans to ponder immigrating. And I think the most prominent reasons are lack of trust in the Moroccan government and also like the high unemployment rate or difficulty of finding jobs. And like other countries in Africa and the Middle East, there are like thousands of Moroccans, be they like with or without higher education qualifications, dream of leaving to find better employment opportunities, which I think is a right. But what I'm against is what we call like the brain drain that has long been an important concern, particularly for developing country like Morocco, where high-skilled immigration rates. It is actually hard to be fully against migration of young Moroccans because in a way or another, they do contribute to the development of their country of origin, Morocco in this context. For instance, like benefiting from remittances or unemployment is reduced as a young migrants like enhance their life prospects, or returning migrants also like bring savings and skills and international contracts to start their own businesses. To conclude, I can say that it's clear that immigration can be beneficial for Moroccan migrants. It can also be economically beneficial for both countries of origin and host countries.
This was Badrdine. Thank you very much for your intervention. Now let's fly to Tangier and meet one of our friends, Naoufal Jebari. Tell us what you have, Naoufal.
According to the question that say, if am I with or against the immigration of Moroccan people to the US or other countries? Actually, I am with the immigration of Moroccan youth to other countries because of many reasons. First, jobs and business opportunities. In some cases, Moroccan people migrate with the knowledge or hope that more opportunities will be available to them in their particular field than at home. Second, to escape poverty. And this is the most commonly assumed reason for immigration in Morocco. Moreover, better healthcare. Depending on your financial situation, you would like to provide the best possible healthcare to your family. Also for a first thought. In some cases, you just can't put your finger on it. It could be your sense of adventure or your need to leave everything behind.
Naoufal has an interesting opinion about immigration. Thank you, Naoufal, and see you soon. Now let's give the microphone for Kaoutar al-Mouatassim and see immigration from a girl's perspective. Kaoutar, it's your turn.
As for this week's topic, which is about immigration to another country, personally, I am totally against this idea. I do not judge people who are with this idea and who think that they will find more opportunities and they will be more successful if they go and find jobs abroad. Of course, I don't judge people for that. But personally, if I had the opportunity to settle down in another country, I would not. I don't think that I will agree because I feel very comfortable here in my country. I feel very comfortable with my family here, and I think that I can be successful in my country. I don't need to to search for another job abroad in order to be successful. I mean, of course, we can't deny the fact that there are more opportunities in other countries such as USA and UK and Canada, etc. But we can't also say that there's no opportunities here. And personally, I think that if you really like what you're doing, if you're passionate about what you're doing, if you you have a plan, even if you don't find opportunities, you'll have the courage to create opportunities, not only for yourself but for others who have the same, I would say, path that you chose. So this is my opinion. Personally, I don't see myself going to another country in order to be successful. I think I can do that here. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for listening.
Kaoutar seems to be satisfied about the situation of young people in Morocco. Your opinion is great. Thank you, Kaoutar. We still have invitees in this episode. Let's change the direction and head to Kalaa to meet Imad Jahfel. He has something to share with us.
First of all, I can't just say people should or shouldn't immigrate. It's like banning a drink I don't like or make people drink something I like. It's a personal choice, an individual choice. All I can say about this subject is talking about my money being in my package. If I find a better life somewhere else, I would go there. This is a universal culture. After all, our ancestors did immigration crises and emergencies to find food and shelter. But talking in a bigger scale, it's not my job to make my country more developed or better. It's just a story of the man who wants to end suffering, an infinite loop. But it's in my interest to make my life better. We all want our lives better, and making my life better and investing in my country or just another individual choice I should check some other day. The development of a country is just an accidental side effect of the development of the citizens and of their choice to invest or maybe settle there. So I would go if I find a better life immigration, but it's not my place to take a choice for another.
Imad is willing to immigrate if he had the chance. Your opinion is highly appreciated, Imad. Thank you. The last intervener is Mourade Boulanouar from Meknes. He wants to share his point of view with us. Go on, Mourade.
Personally, I agree with Moroccan young people who choose to immigrate to US or any other country, because there is no reason to stay in a country where your rights are not provided. I tremendously prefer to go to a country where there is so much chances and opportunities. I would love to be in better circumstances rather than staying in a country where my dreams will get killed. So and especially when we observe the life of those young people who decided to immigrate, we find that their lives get much better. They use it to live their lives are much better than when they use it to live in Morocco. They could find a government that supports and appreciates their skills and hard work and help them to enhance and improve and develop their qualifications and their skills. But those smart people who stayed in Morocco, a lot of them are struggling and suffering. They are doing all their best to improve the situation of our community, of our country, but no one cares. No one appreciates what they are doing. That is to say, I highly choose a country where there is a good education, a great health system, suitable conditions for work, instead of staying in a country where I will suffer in all walks and sides of life.
Thank you, Mourade. It seems that everyone is, to a certain extent, with immigration, except for Kaoutar. But at the end, this is a controversial topic. We do respect all the opinions. And here we come to the end of our episode of this radio talk.
You're listening.
MER, the Moroccan English Radio.
Thanks for everyone who participated today, everyone who is subscribed to our channel, everyone who sent us messages of encouragement, everyone who likes the concept and wants it to spread out. You can always participate in the debates that we launch every week. Don't forget to follow us on social media and to subscribe to our channels. See you soon on MER.
You're listening.
MER, the Moroccan English Radio, the first English radio in Morocco.